Alright, so I've had a few people ask me how I sort my roaches, keep my roaches, and basically everything about my roaches. I keep my roaches in these tubs right here. I prefer them. They're black, so people coming in the room, wife, kids, anybody else, they don't have to see the roaches if they don't want to, as well as I believe just being darker, I get better production out of them. I use egg crates, roach chow, give them a little bit of dog food, not too much because it's pretty fatty. Fruits and vegetables. Today's cleaning day. Gonna be giving them all fresh stuff, some lettuce and whatever. And this is how I keep my adults. As you can see, have a few hundred adult breeders in here. My ratios, I don't really have a male to female ratio, but I usually only have about 5 to 6 males in these tubs, and they get the job done. So you can see there's some babies running around down there. I'll be sorting these in about a week. And the lids I put on, I just have a vent. Get them at Home Depot for things like $1.50. Just a vent taped on the top. They get good circulation. They can't get out. So that's how I keep my adults. Now when I sort them, I've seen all sorts of methods. Bucket method, other tub methods. Some people will sort them by hand. All those work great if you have the time. Me personally, I don't want to sort everything into 4 different sizes, 5 different sizes. That's more work than I believe you really do need to do. What I do, I've had this bucket forever. I used to use a 1/4-inch drill bit, and I had holes drilled all through it. I broke that bucket about a week or so ago, so I'm going back to the old faithful one. It's 1/4-inch mesh, and what that does is, in my bucket with no holes, what this allows me to do is every roughly 2 weeks, depends on their production, I'll sort these out. I'll dump all of my breeder tubs into this. And only the babies can fall through here. I won't have any babies older than 14 days old. So everything will fit through this 1/4-inch mesh with no problem. Obviously except for the breeders. So what this allows me to do is I don't have to sort through all the different sizes. I grow my own sizes. So I'll empty out, whatever I got from that sortment. I'll put all my babies in this tub, and then at the top is going to be what I'm currently feeding out of. So I have, we'll just say 14, 28, so on and so forth. I have other bins, so you have roughly 2-week increments of development. So by the time I'm done feeding my top shelf, which as you can see, these are good good feeder size. Some are a little bigger. They're coming up on their time limit in this tub, and then I'll put them in a tub similar to this to either be replacement breeders, or I'll feed them off to the bearded dragon. But most of these are perfect size feeders for your fat tails or your leopard geckos. And so what I do is I'll dump everything into here, and I just grow them up to the size that I need. Instead of sorting 4 or 5 different sizes and then keeping them, then you have to sort them again in a week or so when those are outgrown. So what this allows is me to have a method where I need this size feeder, they're all in this tub. I'll feed these off, and then I'll move the tubs up, and this tub will be replaced again with the babies. So, as you can see, here's, plenty of babies. Probably can't see them all a lot more than it looks like on camera. But I probably have a good 700-800 babies in here. And that's just from, this was 10 days. So that's definitely not bad production, considering I don't do a whole lot of Dubia breeding here. But in about 2 weeks, a week and a half, these will be moved up to this drawer, and that'll be my new feeders. So instead of sorting everything, I just sort for the one size, which is going to be the babies, and then I grow them up as a whole, as each separation group. And I always have whatever size I need, but I don't have to continually sort everything. I'm only sorting babies from adults. So this is what we do here. It works great for us. If you prefer to sort all the time and then sort those once they're sorted a week later, and just too much work for me, I don't believe it's really necessary to do all that. This works great for us, and if you have any other questions or specifics about what we do or how we do it, feel free to ask.